To find an equation or to model an equation given some set of data, I'm going to use regression, or I'm also going to use a matrix, and that's what this video is a matrix. You already know how to do the regression. But for me to model a quadratic, there's something really important that you need to understand. What do you need? Well, you need 3 points. You have to have 3 to be able to decide between a line, because if all you do is give me 2 points, well, I could draw a quadratic from that. I could also draw a cubic from that, or I could just draw a line from that. So I need at least 3 points so that I know that it's a quadratic. Now we're going to find out a lot of different ways to find those 3 points. For instance, we might be given a focus and a directrix, and we'll have to find the 3 points. But for right now, this is what I need you to understand. How many points do I need? I need 3 points. How many points do I need? I need 3 points. So let's say I was given this table. Well, these are points, aren't they? These are points. Even if it's in table form, these are points. Now, they could give me a graph, and I would have to pick the points. But no matter what they do, they have to give me enough data to get 3 points. What are the 3 points? -4, -3, -3, -4, and -4, and -4. Okay, there's my 3 points. So here is how I'm going to get started. These are x's, and these are y's. Well, there's nothing new, is it? We've known all along that those are x's and those are y's. So what we're going to do is write a system of equations. Oh, remember that systems of equations thing? What's a system? Oh yeah, more than one. So we're going to write a system of equations. If we have 3 points, what do you think how many equations do you think we're going to write? We're going to write 3 equations, aren't we? So let's talk about how to write these. Because the standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c equals y, doesn't it? And what did we say we have? We have x's and we have y's. I don't know why it's not writing. So we have x's and we have y's. So what could we do with our x's and our y's from this right here? Well, let's start with -4, -3. Well, I don't know a, but I do know x. And what is x? -4. I don't know b, but what is x? -4. I don't know c, but I do know y, because this is x and this is y. So now I have this nifty equation. How many of them do I need? Oh, I need 3, don't I? Let's do another one then. Let's change colors. I have -3. Oh, it didn't change colors. Come on. So I have -3, -4. I don't know a, but I know x. So I'm going to put -3 squared. I don't know b, but I know x. I don't know c, but I do know y. There's my third equation. Here's my fourth equation, my third equation, because I've got 3 points. So I don't know a, but I do know x. I don't know b, but I do know x. I don't know c, but I do know y. All right. Now we need to clean this up a little bit. But before we do that, I want to make sure, did everybody understand where we got our 3 equations? We're going to clean this up, and it's going to look a little better in just a minute, but did you understand where the 3 equations came from? All right, here are our 3 equations that we just wrote down, but we need to clean this up a little bit. So let's look at this first one. What is -4 squared? Well, -4 squared, -4 times -4, is +16. So that's 16a. Now we don't write a first, do we? We never have. Once we wrote it out, we realized negative 4 squared is 16, so that's 16a. All right, now we have negative 4 times b, so I'm on negative 4b. Now, I'm not trying to freak anybody out, but see that little plus sign there? It's not hurting anybody. I want you to think about it's not hurting anybody. We are adding negative numbers. Let's not worry about subtraction. All right, we don't know c, but we do know negative 3. So we've cleaned that up a little bit. Is that a little easier to look at? All right, let's go to the second one. Negative 3 squared is positive 9. Negative 3 squared is positive 9. All right. Negative 3 times b, that's negative 3b, a c, and a negative 4. And now let's clean up this last one. What is negative 5 squared? Negative 5 squared is 25a. Negative 5b plus c equals negative 4. Now I want to ask you something. Is the first term ever going to be negative? No. Why not? Well, anything squared is going to be positive. So in this process, can you get a negative at the beginning? No, because in this process, the first term is squared, and anything squared is positive. And you think, well, that really doesn't matter, and it doesn't right now. But in the middle of a test, and you look down and you say negative 5 squared is negative 25, and you go, oh, wow. Remember, nothing can be positive, nothing can be negative, so I've done something wrong. All right, now let's look at this thing right here. Does that look like something we've seen before? It should. That is a matrix. 16, negative 4, 1, negative 3. 9, negative 3, 1, negative 4. 25, negative 5, 1, negative 4. That's a matrix, and we know how to solve that. We can input it into our calculator. We can do RREF, row reduction echelon function, and we get an answer. Now the answer we get looks like this. 1, 0, 0, negative 1. 0, 1, 0, negative 8, 0, 0, 1, negative 19. So number 1, make sure you can get that far with your calculator. Now let's decide what in the heck that means. All right, so this is our answer. What does that mean? Well, if we remember what we said, this is 1x equals, but we didn't use x's. What was in our problem this time? A, B, and C. So this is A equals negative 1, and B equals negative 8, and C equals negative 19. So if I write that out, negative 1x squared, because remember it's ax squared plus bx plus c. So it's negative 1x squared minus 8x minus 19, and yes, I know y'all don't want to write the 1, and I'm okay with that, but I write them just because I like them. And that's our equation. We've done all this work to find our equation. Now, you will have to be able to do it both regression and with the algebra and the matrix. So watch it again to make sure you understand, and then we'll go forward in class. Now this is very detailed work. You're going to have to follow a very specific path, so don't forget your multipass.